What's going on, YouTube?
Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into our channel.
I'm Ty.
I'm Katie.
We're TKTopTravel.
And today we're headed to
Australia
and New Zealand. The differences between Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, there's two parts to this.
Yes, because they're very similar, cool. But there are some differences.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to learn more. Yeah, now there's two parts. We're going to be reacting to both part 1 and part 2 in this video.
So let's check it out.
Here we go.
G'day and welcome to this instructional video on the difference between Australia and New Zealand.
Oh my, their flags are like so similar.
Over the years, a lot of you fellas have thought I'm from Australia, but I don't sound anything like an Australian. Over the years, a lot of you fellas have thought I'm from Australia, but I don't sound anything like an Australian. So, see that was like Australian-ness talk. I'm from New Zealand. Some quick fire facts. Australians are known as Aussies, while us New Zealanders are known as Kiwis. That's because we have
Kiwis.
New Zealand Kiwis, they're like a little bird.
Oh.
In Australia, you got like kangaroos.
Those are so
in
cute.
Australia, you throw boomerangs, while here in New Zealand, we throw gumboots.
What?
Just like that.
Really?
I know at the start of my videos, I say g'day, which a lot of people think is just an Australian greeting. But we also say that here in New Zealand. It's like a shared word between the two countries. Things we don't share with Australia are Lord of the Rings, the All Blacks, Taika Waititi, and pavlova, which is a delicious dessert that we definitely don't share with the Australians, but they stole it. They've claimed that, and they've claimed a big long list of it, but we won't. We'll move on from that. Australians wear budgie smugglers to the beach.
Oh.
Here in New Zealand, we wear togs.
Togs.
More family friendly, really. Australia's a pretty big place, while New Zealand is quite a small place.
Oh wow.
Like cool small though, not like ha small. Australians call this a fish when it's clearly a fish. This is a chili bin because it's a bin that keeps things chilled.
A chili bin?
But in Australia,
not a cooler.
An esky.
Esky?
Makes no sense, cobber. Chili bin.
A chili bin.
Chili bin.
I like that.
Barbie, but we just throw like sausages or lamb chops or like a boil up. You could probably do like just chuck the pot on, boil it up. This is obviously a jandal, a Japanese sandal, jandal. But in Australia, they've got very confused and they've gone ahead and called it a thong. We don't leave out any letters of our country. We call New Zealand, New Zealand, but Australians, they call Australia just Straya.
Straya.
His humor is so dry.
Yeah.
Be a lap too far. This house is already pretty crowded with all the Australian lingo. So I'm how to dad, and I'm not from Australia. You know, I'm from New Zealand.
Was that part 1?
Riles.
All right.
Oh, interesting.
Moving on to part 2?
Yes.
All right.
What an interesting guy.
Part 2.
All right.
G'day and welcome to this instructional video on the difference between New Zealand and Australia, part 2. I'm from this one, New Zealand. Oh, this one. That's Australia.
Yeah, they're like this.
Yeah.
Very
the biggest
similar.
difference between Australia and New Zealand is the accent. Here in New Zealand, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. While over in Australia, they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They say 6 instead of saying 6. Australia is covered in like lots of deadly animals and things.
Whoa.
We're here in New Zealand, we've just got sheep, like lots and lots of sheep. In Australia, they love the letters Z and A, and they just stick it anywhere. So like Sharon would become Shazza. Aaron would become Azza. And
Really?
Gary would be called Gazza. But
Really?
here in New Zealand, you know, Sharon, Aaron, and Gary, we just call them bro. And if you were to like make a mistake, us Kiwis would say, "Oh, bugger." Where in Australia they'd say, "Oh, street." Oh, street. Australia. Oh, street. In New Zealand, if you have a mullet and you drink cheap beer, you're known as a bogan. Where in Australia, if you have a mullet and you drink cheap beer, you're also known as a bogan. It's kind of like a shared word between the two countries, bogan. But things we don't share with Australia are Flight of the Conchords, Peter Jackson, Sir Edmund Hillary, Pineapple Lumps, and
Pineapple
Pineapple
which is an
Lumps.
iconic New Zealand band, which Australia stole from us, but as a quick snack, both countries enjoy a hot meat pie. And New Zealand, we make the best ones. That's a fact. And
A meat
underarm bowling
pie?
are illegal. In Australia, they call this a sanger. Oh,
Singer?
Chuck, that's a chicken and evo sanger, mate. Where we just call it a sandwich. In
Yeah.
Australia, it takes about 3 days to drive non-stop from one side to the other.
3
It's
days.
3 days and 16 deadly spider bites.
Oh.
Here in New Zealand, it only takes 3 hours, but you know that's 3 hours for sheep crossing the road, traffic jams.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh my.
In New Zealand, when we apply sunscreen, we like make sure it's all rubbed in, so you don't have any like white marks left over. Where in Australia, they don't know how to do that for some reason. I don't know why no one's like saying, "Hey mate, you got a bit of, oh, hey mate, you got a bit of something on your nose there, copper." In Australia, they like to add the word "but" at the end of a sentence. So like, "Oh, it's a pretty hot day, but," which is kind of confusing. But then again, here in New Zealand, we like to add the words "yeah, nah" to the end of a sentence.
Yeah,
So,
nah.
like,
Yeah, nah.
yeah, it's a pretty hot day. Yeah, nah. The number one sport in Australia is a sport that really only Australia play, which
Whoa.
is Aussie rules football. We're here in New Zealand. Our number one sport is like a world-renowned sport, which we're also the world champions at. It's rugby.
Ooh.
Aussie rules, a little bit weird. It's kind of like how
Oh wow, they play it
America
different.
has the baseball World Series, but then it's only played like domestically within America. Maybe the next video is
Oh, yeah.
the differences between America and New Zealand. Anyway, that was the differences between Australia and New Zealand, and
The
no
Kiwis.
Australians or New
Yeah,
Zealanders
I never knew that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Of this video. This video will end in this many seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Oh, funny.
That was good.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, those sheep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All
those
over the road?
sheep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What would you
Wow.
even do?
I don't even
just
know.
Stop, just watch.
Yeah.
Just like,
oh. Oh my gosh. And then
Turn
the
around.
spiders in Australia, that looked
Oh, yeah.
scary. Ooh. Wow. I'd like to learn even more though about Australia and New Zealand.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, what video should we watch?
Yeah, let us know in the comments down below what other videos we need to watch next. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much. And if it's your first time coming across our channel, checking out one of our videos, please give us a quick subscribe.
Hit the notification bell to stay up to date because we come out with videos every single day. And we can't wait to see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.